This video is about one thing. Will AI take your Salesforce job in 2026 or not? Right now, most people believe the answer is yes. Entry-level roles are flooded with applicants, and every headline says tech jobs are dying. Admins worry AI will automate their setup work. Developers watch AI write Apex in seconds and feel nervous. And there's some truth to the worry. A wave of new professionals over the last few years means supply for some general roles is now outpacing demand, so the market really has gotten more competitive. But that's not really what's happening. The real story for 2026 is that demand for Salesforce people who know how to use AI is about to go way up. AI isn't here to kill your job. It's here to change it. And the numbers back this up. So in this video, I'll show you 3 roles growing fast because of AI, plus the exact skills losing value, so you know where you stand. Let's get into it. Here's the real change happening in Salesforce jobs. AI isn't wiping out whole roles. It's taking over the boring, repeatable parts of each one. So you likely won't lose your job to AI. You could lose it to another Salesforce person who's simply better at using AI than you are. For a long time, your worth came from doing things fast, building a workflow, writing one rule, fixing one bug. AI now handles a lot of that basic work on its own. So your worth is shifting from doing the task to guiding the project. AI can follow orders. It can't set the direction. So some skills are losing value fast. Basic setup work. Adding fields, simple permissions, small workflows. AI can already do a lot of this. Writing first draft code, plain Apex, test classes, standard components. AI is very good at this too. Even early requirement gathering, turning a messy meeting into a rough to-do list, is something AI can help with now. See the pattern? All of this is doing the task, which means the opposite skills. Judgment, real context, being accountable are exactly where the opportunity sits now. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe so you catch the next one. Let's start with the first role AI can't touch, the data steward, a mix of data architect and data governance specialist. Here's the problem this role fixes. AI needs clean data to work well, but most companies' data is a mess, spread across systems, copied many times, hard to trust. In fact, research shows only 7 out of 100 companies feel their data is actually ready for AI. That gap is the opportunity. Data stewards organize, clean, and lock down company data, especially inside Salesforce Data Cloud, now central to this job. They build the solid base that lets AI give real answers instead of garbage ones. And as companies let AI agents take actions on their own, someone has to set the rules. Who decides what the AI is and isn't allowed to do? That's not something you can hand to a machine. It takes a real person's judgment call. But clean data only helps if someone also designs how these systems connect. That's the biggest opportunity of all. Demand for Salesforce architects, both solution and technical, is climbing fast. One report found demand for technical architects jumped 27%, while the number of people qualified for the role only grew by 4%. That's one of the biggest gaps in the whole Salesforce world right now. Why is this happening? Because AI makes it easy to build things fast. But building the wrong thing fast, at a big scale, gets expensive to fix. Architects answer questions AI simply can't. How should this new tool talk to 5 older systems already in place? How do you clean up years of messy setup before adding AI on top of it? AI can write code, but it can't make the big picture calls about how a whole system should be built. It doesn't know the full business picture. Picture it like planning a city. Anyone can spin up an AI helper and lay a few bricks now. But the person laying out the whole city plan is worth far more. If this hits close to home, drop a comment and tell me which role feels closest to you. The third role is the strategic advisor. What happens when a consultant or an admin levels up? For consultants, value used to come from doing technical work fast. Now it comes from giving real advice. AI can suggest an answer, but it can't sit with a VP of sales, learn what's keeping them up at night, earn their trust, and tie the tech plan to real revenue goals. That takes people skills AI doesn't have. For admins, the role is splitting two ways. The admin doing the same repeat tasks is under pressure. But the admin who learns advanced flow automation, picks up AI tools, gets sharp with data, and goes deep on one part of the business becomes hard to replace. They're not just keeping the system running, they're leading it. Knowing where the opportunity is only helps if you know how to get there. So here's the plan. First, change how you think. Move from doer to guide. Instead of just building the report someone asked for, ask what decision it's actually meant to help with. Second, learn data. You don't need to become a data scientist, but go through the data cloud trails on Trailhead and learn the basics of data modeling. What it really takes to build one clean, trusted source of truth. Third, get good at automation and connecting systems. Learn Flow well, then go further into API connections and tools like MuleSoft. The real value isn't one workflow. It's linking many systems together so they work as one. Finally, build your people skills. AI can't build trust with a stakeholder or explain a tricky tech idea to someone non-technical. Those so-called soft skills are becoming the hardest, most valuable skills you can have. If this video helped you see where to put your energy, share it with someone else in Salesforce feeling the same worry right now. So here's where this leaves us. The Salesforce job market in 2026 isn't ending. It's changing shape, moving away from rewarding busy work and toward rewarding real judgment, smart system design, and deep business knowledge. The future doesn't belong to the person who does a bit of everything. It belongs to the architect who plans strong systems, the data steward who keeps the fuel behind AI clean and safe, and the strategic advisor who turns tech into real business wins. So don't just ask, will AI take my job? Ask yourself, am I ready to grow with it?